Hello, fellow warriors against consensus reality, lovers of truth, wisdom, the pursuit of the inner path, slayers of gobshites everywhere. Yes, it's video time again, and despite the challenges one faces, I can honestly say, at the moment, living alone, totally alone, is absolutely fucking fantastic. Even when you go through your days when you feel like absolute crap, it feels better than it was before, right? Funny how that works, but yeah, it's funny thing with dealing with people. You have long-time friends with whom you even considered some kind of 6-string and 12-string acoustic guitar musical combo, doing kind of medieval slash Celtic type music, and enjoying weekly cafe sessions, to being told, oh, he's going through difficulties and he can't do our coffee sessions anymore till further notice. And of course, the common denominator there is the lady friend with whom he's cohabitating. Absolutely hates my guts, and that's fine because I absolutely hate hers, and have told her so in not so many words. I used my most brutal sarcasm on her, and it felt great because that's what she deserved, and I have no remorse for that whatsoever. The blades of sarcasm were greatly stained with her filthy blood, and it felt great. And because of that, I'm assuming I basically sort of am down one friend. And you know what? That's a time when usually people behave in a way of trying to make an extra effort. No. If a person doesn't value you as a friend, that's when you cut them off without a second thought. I suppose it's easier for me being a lone wolf and a bit of a hermit, but there was some who would absolutely die if something like that happened to them. No, not at all. You reach a stage where you realise you deserve a lot better, and that's a simple fact of the matter. Even online, like I've all but entirely disconnected from all live stream chats. I mean, I don't even bother with any of the Star Wars ones anymore, that I used to really follow religiously. And I suppose that part of it for me was tainted by the backstabbing little gobshite that I had to deal with that I mentioned before, with whom I had a joint Star Wars live stream every week, and it was fun while it lasted, but he took something I said as teaching purposes once again, got butthurt and showed his true colours. So and of course, after kind of sort of almost apologising and being sort of cool, I thought I took him at his word. In a live stream, he was brutally nasty for no reason at all. So I blocked him on all channels, and he ceased to exist to me. It's that simple. Yeah, it happens. People say one thing and they do something totally different. And talk is cheap, people. You don't judge a person by their words, you judge a person by what they do. And, well, geez, that's life today, isn't it? People don't really bother with encouraging and nurturing close lifelong friendships like they used to do in the old days. Of course, you can sort of blame it almost exclusively on those interestingly titled devices called smartphones. And technology, right? Because people just don't know how to socialise face to face. And if the rain can fuck off for a minute, so much for going out for a coffee today. And because almost everyone, almost exclusively relies on social media platforms, which is online, the socializing skills that we once nurtured as children in the old days are all but non-existent. People don't really know or care to find out about people, and if they do have a connection to nurture a developing friendship, people just don't give a fuck anymore. That's the sad part of it, and the reality of it. So yeah, when Hammerhand has a live stream, I might pop into the live chat and chat to some of you guys, and probably be one of the very few that I do still actually. Yeah, I think effectively on YouTube, my days of engaging and talking to people in live stream chats are effectively over. Yeah, I have no remorse or sadness about that. And people are gobshites. Most people are gobshites, and I'm more happier in my own company anyway, or in the company of a very, very few whom I still call friend, and one or two extra special people with whom I enjoy spending a lot of time every day talking. You know who you are. But that's the way it is. You don't lower your standard because of some sense of fake nice, which, as I am quick to point out, the Abrahamic gobshites were skilled in developing. Turn the other cheek, and if an enemy spites you, you bless them. No, that's called being a cowardly gobshite. That's the biggest load of crap, and the furthest a person can allow themselves to fall that I've ever come across. That is the worst advice anyone can ever give. So why do I not find it surprising that it came from a fake, non-historical composite Frankenstein's monster dying, resurrecting God-man? Yeah. We did it first and we did it better. Yeah, sorry, Abrahamic gobshites. At least our gods weren't obsessed with our foreskins. What is it with that? With all the worlds, all the planets, all the galaxies, all the solar systems in the universe, this one deity is obsessed with planet Earth's male population's foreskin. Stop and think about that for a second. Yeah. But people today, especially post scamdemic world, right? Oh, by the way, don't be surprised if you start hearing about Marburg 2022, by the way. Those of you who got double vaxxed and think it's over, yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just saying, in case you didn't know. But that is what it is. People are cunts. Let's be honest. Snitching, backstabbing cunts, increasingly. Very few people have any real love or respect or honour. And those who do, and you happen to become friends with them, hang on to them for dear life. Because they're becoming an increasingly rare species. Sad that, really. The world needs more of them, not less. But hey, that's the world we're living in. Uncouth and deconstructionist and offering nothing as far as creativity or anything positive in its place. Let's be good woke little gobshites and just deconstruct everything and replace it with what? Nothing. So instead of creating something wonderful, something new, a new world springing from someone's imagination, they take existing beloved worlds and shit all over them. And the latest victim, which I'm really angry about, is Middle Earth. Lenny Henry is going to be a black hobbit because of some obscure little line in one of the writings. Yeah, it doesn't mean black-skinned hobbits, by the way. It's European mythology, based on older European mythology. For fuck's sake, find your own crap. And that's the thing with these woke people. Yeah, I'm on a little woke sort of rant here. I know. They're incapable of finding and creating something original for themselves. You want something where the big male superhero is bisexual? Go nuts. Create one from scratch. Go nuts. But you know what? No one's going to buy it. In case you haven't been noticing, Marvel Comics and DC Comics are going down the toilet at the moment. Because we don't want self-inserted I'm not Starfire type comics. Alright? Especially you guys living in the UK, you see these kind of fat, mouthy, uncouth women everywhere. I feel for you, I really do. But just dear oh fucking dear, that's all I can say sometimes. It does really make me glad to be a lone wolf, I have to say. Cocooning myself in the beloved aspects of culture that I loved and still love from years gone by, and pretending that the modern uncouth deconstruction of the world doesn't exist. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of good old-fashioned escapism, and you know what, I'm proud to do it, because I don't like the so-called new stuff on offer. Where are the Claude Monets? Where are the Beethovens? Where are the Charles Dickenses and the William Blakes and the J.R.R. Tolkiens today? Right? Sad world indeed. And all you can do is just find some joy within yourself for yourself. So yeah, there is some sort of light at the end of the rainbow, light at the end of the tunnel, gold at the end of the rainbow, silver lining on the cloud, on the dark cloud. That's it. Now more than ever before, to speak the truth really is a lonely path. The sarcastic lone wolf on guitar, out.